I talk to?
So you guys are live. So just he said actual time. So
What? We are live. So here's the way we've done it.
Hi, my name is Hannah Wilson. I'm a tattoo artist here at Hot Rod Tattooing. How I got into tattooing, I mean, I've always been very focused on art. I kind of was feeling towards the end of my college career that maybe education wasn't going to be for me. I did like working with kids, and I was, pretty good at it for just being at the college level, but I wasn't feeling super secure in it. So I did just graduate, and I was offered a apprenticeship at a different shop. And when they had an opening here, I just jumped on the opportunity. I was very lucky to be offered an apprenticeship. It's sometimes kind of a hard field to get into, but I definitely feel like I made the right choice for sure. My name is Hannah Wilson, and I am very proud to be a Hilltopper.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
Today at Belmont Savings Bank, let's talk stability. You know, like how we've been operating locally since 1885. Or like how we have 4 locations across Belmont County to serve you wherever you are. Or because no matter what you need or where you've banked before, we have the people and resources to make your experience fast and easy. That's what you get when you bank at BSB.
We're Belmont Savings Bank. How may we help you today?
Yo, Toppers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Toppers!
Driving on Brown, blows past him, count it as well! Rasil, 3, bullseye, huge 3! Robinson inside, hands it off. Marlon Moore, look out below! Butler thinks about the 3, doesn't take it, driving, off the window, good! Sarson, 3, got it!
Oh my.
Ben Sarson. Doesn't take the 3, goes baseline, up and under.
Oh my.
Here we go now. They are back to the Elite Eight. The Hilltoppers advance to Evansville, Indiana.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
It's Rivalry Saturday on the Hilltop. Live from the campus of West Liberty University, the Hilltoppers welcome Ohio County rival Wheeling to the ASRC for a Mountain East Conference doubleheader. We'll take a look at the women's matchup in a minute, but first, we'd like to thank our Jack Adams Athletic Club sponsors. Thank you for supporting our WLU student athletes and their continued success. Those sponsors are Main Street Bank, Dr. and Mrs. John P. McCullough, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, Dr. and Mrs. Clyde Campbell, Belmont Savings Bank, Alco Fence, IBEW Local 141 of Wheeling, West Virginia, Calcruth Roofing and Sheet Metal, Undo's Restaurant, The Alpha Tavern, Sodexo, Gilliam CPA, Generations Restaurant and Pub, WU Medicine at Wheeling Hospital, the store in West Liberty, and the Dirty Dog Tavern. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Topper Station in the Mountain East Conference Digital Network. I'm Don Clegg, joined by the coach, West Liberty Athletic Director Lynn Allum. Coach, both of these teams coming off big road wins on Wednesday. Yeah, our women held Alderson Broaddus under 20% shooting from the floor, had 6 players in double figures, 91-38 runaway win in Rex Pals Arena. That was our 3rd straight win. Wheeling also had a really impressive outing. They went up to Notre Dame, hung a 72-66 upset loss on the Falcons, and that's one of the MEC's toughest venues.
Yeah, absolutely. Our men found that out, how tough it is to play at Notre Dame. And Notre Dame's had just a really, really good women's program for the last 7-8 years for sure. So, yeah, surprising win, but that actually helped West Liberty in the conference standings.
Absolutely, and it's getting to the time of year where we're starting to look at those conference standings a little more closely.
Yeah, and I don't get too caught up in it until everyone's played everybody once, which today, this concludes the first half of the round robin, but now it's starting to shake itself out. Of course, you got Glenville sitting up there at the top, but West Liberty's right in there, you know, in that next pack, and we'll find out here over the next month.
Absolutely. Well, it should be a good one this afternoon here inside the ASRC. We're going to take our last break right now, but we'll be right back with today's starters and the Main Street Bank tip-off right here on Topper Station and the MEC Digital Network.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
Cudgett, nice pass to Falk. It's good. Grace Falk with another 3.
Lady Hilltoppers break the press this time. Kingle up and under, gets to the basket to fall. Kingle looking to go towards the baseline. Throws underneath the basket, finds McCutcheon for 3. It's good. Carly McCutcheon, automatic from the corner. Corner, Corinne Thomas open for 3. It's good, Corinne Thomas. Snap driving, dumping off. Manze with the finish.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Hi, my name is Kai Sadowski. I'm a visual communications design major here at West Liberty University, and I will be showing you what it's like to be a VCD major here. Today, first we're heading into Intro to Typography with Sarah Davis.
So we are working on your conceptual type, right? Digital layout.
Visual communication design is structuring of visual information to communicate through branding, interactive designs for mobile and web, motion graphics, and packaging through printing media. What makes the program here at West Lib super unique is the classroom setting. In Professor Davis's Intro to Typography class, a lot of the time your classmates give you a lot of feedback on how to improve your piece. We go one-on-one with the teacher, so when you're out of the classroom, you are able to improve your design to make it look very professional, very flawless.
Imply the shape is there without really showing it.
Okay.
So what you're doing with this blue shape is you're showing this is a way.
Now we're heading into advanced computer graphics.
Okay, so right now we are doing One City, One Pride Arts Festival Design Competition.
What students can expect here are really hands-on projects. Pretty much the design process for creating a piece is you start off with the teacher giving you a prompt, and you start with many sketches. You can go from 10 to 20 to even 30 sketches. The teacher and your fellow classmates will help you narrow down what your favorite rough draft was, or even get components from each rough draft for you to create one masterpiece. Really, the whole process is a lot of revisions to get to this perfect piece that you were very proud with. I chose this major at West Liberty University because I really like to express my creativity, and I think doing it so through visual communication design is a perfect opportunity. I am able to really use my abilities to create branding, magazine spreads, even just really cool graphics. In the future, I really just hope to use this major in the professional sports avenue, maybe like do some really cool designs for a professional sports team or something like that.
So you can keep those simplified color thing. So instead of putting actual texture in it.
Now we're walking into design thinking with Professor Kang. Design thinking class with Professor Moon is a really great opportunity to understand the brainstorming process of how to create a really good piece. We start off with a lot of brainstorming techniques like mind mapping, storyboard, personification to get your mind going on what a customer might be looking for or what the audience would be interested in. I think this major is really good for others to consider because a lot of people are going to be needing graphics, so anybody with a little bit of creativity, I think they should really consider this major because it's honestly going to help anybody in their fields because everybody's going to need to market some type of graphic. Today we'll be doing my volleyball individual practice. Being a student athlete at West Liberty University is honestly a blessing. Being able to study a major that I really love while also playing a sport like volleyball that I have a really good passion for, it's honestly super fun to play. The atmosphere at West Liberty, having the professors really know that you're an athlete and congratulating you when you won a game or saying good luck when you leave a classroom, it's really awesome. The reason I chose West Liberty was because of their class sizes. The teachers know your name, know what you want to do with your life, know what your work is like, know your capabilities, and really help you succeed to the best of your abilities. Thank you for checking out the Visual Communication major. For more information, visit the website. I'm Courtney Mulder, and I'm the owner of Apartment 2 Art. I'm the candle lady. I make soy wax, hand-poured candles, and wax melts. I make all my own labels. I've made my own font that I can put on my labels. So whenever I went to West Liberty, I was in the graphic design program, so I learned how to use all the programs to make my own fonts, my logos, but I also took a lot of hands-on traditional art classes, which kind of helped me get into the candle making, and I wanted to figure out a way to make money off of what I love doing. The community around here locally, everybody's really pushing for small local businesses to thrive. I feel like I kind of just created my business at the right time to kind of like be a part of the community. I'm Courtney Mulder, and I'm proud to be a Hilltopper.
I'm Carly Pajak, and I'm a senior majoring in nursing at West Liberty University.
I've always had an interest in medicine, but I chose to major in nursing because I love to help others and positively impact people's lives every day. I think it's important to know that West Lib's nursing program goes beyond the classroom, from going to the lab to clinical, even studying every night. The professors really keep us busy, but it's better to prepare us as nurses in the future.
For more information, visit westliberty.edu/nursing.
Live from the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University, we welcome you back to Rivalry Saturday on the Hilltop. Once again, this is Don Clegg. Happy to be joined once again by the coach, WLU Athletic Director Lynn Allen, for today's men's and women's doubleheader between Ohio County rivals West Liberty and Wheeling. We'll get to the starters in a minute, but first a special presentation for senior point guard Audrey Tingle. She scored her 1,000th career point game earlier this month, and head coach Kyle Cooper and associate head coach Cassie Seth are presenting Audrey with a game ball. Coach, Audrey's just in the middle of an incredible senior season.
Yeah, it's an All-American type season, and I had mentioned this a couple weeks ago in the broadcast. It's not the 1,000 points that's special. That's one of those milestone type things, but that's not who Audrey is. It's the rebounding, the steals, the assist, and the competitive drive that makes her special.
And she is a special young lady. So that brings us up to Wheeling starters, and they're getting ready to introduce them now. Public address announcer AJ Proger at the mic. But here come the Cardinals, dressed in red with the black and white trim. Number 2, Shanley Woods, 5'4" sophomore from right here in Wheeling, West Virginia. Number 3, Shemaya Strayhorn, 5'7" freshman from Cincinnati, Ohio. Number 4, Emily Holzappel, 5'7" junior, Rayland, Ohio. Number 12, Lauren Calhoun, off a big game at Notre Dame earlier this week. 6' junior from Ravenna, Ohio. Rounding out the starters, Jackie Heinzman, number 22, 5'9" junior from Cincinnati. Wheeling, coached by West Liberty alum Matt Smith, a veteran collegiate coach in his first year with the Cardinals. They're 3-10 overall, 3-6 in the MEC. The lights are flashing. The crowd's excited. It's time to bring on the West Liberty Hilltoppers, led by senior point guard Audrey Tingle, number 5 from West Lafayette, Ohio. Number 12, Carla McCutcheon, 5'9" freshman from Newcastle, PA. Number 14, Bailey Smith, 5'8" freshman from Roseville, Ohio. Number 22, Corinne Thomas. She's a 5'8" sophomore from New Carlisle, Ohio. And rounding out the starters, number 23, Ariana Manze, 6'3" junior from Lubbock, Texas. Coach, all 5 starters for the Hilltoppers, averaging double figures.
Well, and I believe that's one of the main reasons that they're having an outstanding season, that they're not dependent upon any one kid that has to have that big game. And they've got a few kids that are capable of that huge game. They just don't have to have it happen to win it.
They're now tied for third place in the MEC. Kyle Cooper's Hilltoppers 12-5 overall, 7-4 in league play. Coach Cooper 66-57 in 5 seasons at the helm. The players are on the court. Manze in the center jump circle. She'll be going up against Calhoun. Ball's in the air. There's the Main Street Bank tip-off, and we've got basketball on the Hilltop. Tingle in control into the front court. Back to Tingle. McCutcheon out high to Bailey Smith. Right side to Tingle. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tingle gets a screen, curls to the hoop, drives past Calhoun and gets it down. 2-0 Hilltoppers.
Patting at Audrey Tingle. Once she turns that corner, she's pretty darn good.
Into the front court for Wheeling. This is Strayhorn, number 3. Right side to Shanley Woods. Guarded closely by Tingle. Strayhorn back out top again. Switch off Corinne Thomas. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cardinals throw it inside. Deflected by Thomas. Steal by McCutcheon. Smith on the drive. Coast to coast.
There's a big-time play. That had a little bit more talent than you may think.
Absolutely. 4-0 Hilltoppers, just under a minute into the game. Wheeling with the ball in the front court. Number 2, Shanley Woods, left side. They go underneath the Calhoun. Ball's knocked away by Tingle. They're on the floor. It's a scramble, and we've got a jump ball. And they reset the shot clock. I'm not sure if they're going to check that or not, Coach.
Back-to-back deflections for the Hilltoppers. They got a steal in the first possession and almost got one that time, but they forced the tie-up anyway.
And they do appear to be on the officials are over at the scorer's table working with the shot clock, and they may reset that. And yeah, they dropped it down from 26 to 15 seconds, Coach. And I'm not sure how good that is either, but it works. Wheeling ball under the basket.
Pretty evident on the first 2 plays. They look to go to Calhoun inside.
Well, she had 26 and 11 in the last game, and she just dropped in a nice little 17-foot jumper. 4-2 West Liberty into the front court. Thomas out high, left side, that's Smith. Back to Smith, eyes a 3, turns it down. Top of the key to Audrey, she drives in, gets it over, Calhoun won't go. Rebound, Manze, stick back, it's good. 6-2 Hilltoppers.
Shooting an outstanding 60-some% on the season. That was not an easy finish.
Well, top 10 in the country, Coach. Strayhorn down front for Wheeling. Backdoor cut. Shot by Holzapfel won't fall. Audrey with the rebound into the front court. Left side. Corinne. Carly McCutcheon left side. Back around. They reverse the ball. Smith behind the back. Kicks it back out. McCutcheon, she'll look at a 3. McCutcheon will drain a 3. 7:35 on the clock, and your Hilltoppers are off to a 9-2 lead.
You know, she missed a couple games, and I believe she's been in double figures every game back.
Wheeling ball, that's Strayhorn working on Smith. Weave. Shanley Woods can't handle the pass. That's a steal by Bailey Smith. Hilltoppers have numbers. Tingle, McCutcheon, layup, timeout, Wheeling. That's 11-2 Hilltoppers, 7-13. Coach Matt Schmidt wants to talk about it. Coach, we'll keep it here.
West Liberty, impressive game the other night. Had the lead up to almost 50 points. Had the big win at Fairmont, led coast to coast. This team, every game, you're starting to see this young talent come together. And even that last play, that's just a picture-perfect 2-on-1 fast break. Audrey didn't give it up too early. She didn't give it up too late. Carly runs the lane. And it's hard to beat teams when you're getting 2-foot layups.
Absolutely. You know, so, and one thing, and when we talked about it a little bit on the last broadcast down at Alderson Broadus, they have got this game going at their pace, don't they?
Yeah, oh, yes. And, you know, that's been a West Liberty staple forever. You know, Hilltopper teams like to play fast on the men and women's side, but it's no secret when West Liberty can get the game going up and down 94 feet, with the exception of Glenville. When they're executing, they're going to beat everybody, you know, and Glenville's got to come up here on our court, but they're a different animal.
Yes, they are. But for now, the teams are back on the court. Ball's inbounds to Wheeling. Strayhorn bringing it up, working on Smith. And Smith with the strip. Thomas gets the ball back to Smith. Ari Manze running the floor. Smith pulls up for the 18-footer. Just under 7 minutes to go, and it's a double-digit lead already, Coach, 13-2.
And most of it has started on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, nothing like defense creating offense. Here's Calhoun muscling inside against Ari Manze. Good contest. Ari gets the rebound. Errant pass goes out of bounds. Wheeling gets the ball back in the front court.
Pretty good post defense. Calhoun made pretty much a double move down there, and Ari didn't bite. Just kept her arms up, contested the shot, and secured a defensive board.
Contested the shot. Nice little reverse pivot for the box out. Nice easy rebound. Strayhorn hesitates and dribble, tries to get past Manze. There's a whistle and a foul. They're going to get it Manze for the hack.
Yeah, that was a pretty good offensive move there. Not only did she create some space going to her dominant hand, but when Ari was trying to cut that gap, she lowered the shoulder, created the contact, and gets herself to the free throw line.
And first substitutions for Coach Cooper. Number 1, Grace Falk. And number 20, that's our grad transfer, Molly Bauer. Came to us from Fairfield University in Connecticut.
Molly Bauer probably had her best game down at Alderson Broadus the other night.
Strayhorn gets both free throws to go. It's 13-4, 6:30 left to play in the first quarter. Tingle into the front court, left side, that's Falk.
Wheeling is going to a zone.
Thomas working the right side, over to Falk. Bailey Smith splits 2 defenders and trips, and is tripped as she goes into the paint. That'll be a foul.
Nice little air dribble, jump stop, whatever you want to call it, but created a lot of space, and defender caught her on the hip there.
Yeah, pretty athletic play for Bailey, and kind of paid a price for it. That's first foul on Strayhorn, first foul on the Cardinals in the quarter. Ball's inbounds. Corinne Thomas, left side, puts the ball on the floor. Tries to give and go with Bauer. She can't get it. The ball's deflected. And here comes Wheeling into the front court. Strayhorn gets the ball back. Working on Audrey. Tries to turn the corner. And there's a whistle. And we've got a foul on Audrey Tingle.
Back-to-back possessions where Strahan has been able to get to her dominant hand, and that was pretty much the same type move that she earned a trip to the free throw line in the last possession. Just lowered that shoulder and gets there.
Oh, exactly. First free throw comes up short. Still 13-4, 5:58 on the first quarter clock. Strayhorn stepping to the line for her second. It won't go either. Thomas clears the rebound for the Hilltoppers, and here they come into the front court. Tingle on the speed dribble. Hand off to Smith, right side, Falk. Back to Thomas, wide open 3 for Audrey from the top of the key, won't fall. Strayhorn with the running rebound. Tries the long pass. Audrey gets a hand on it, deflects it out of bounds, breaks it up baseline inbounds for Wheeling. Into the lineup for the Cardinals, number 41, Annie Hunt, 5'10" freshman from Ravenswood, West Virginia.
You know, Don, it's been a pretty good stretch here where West Liberty doesn't have many empty possessions where they don't get quality shots. They don't always go down, but they get quality shots.
It's Calhoun working inside. Gets the spin to go over Bauer. 13-6 your score. 5:20 in the quarter. Right side, Falk fakes a 3. Makes the runner, kisses it off the glass. You never see the backboard used anymore, Coach. I love that.
Yeah, I love bankers. That was a nice move.
15-6, Strayhorn, another hesitation dribble, kicks it back out. That's Calhoun from 17. Nice rebound, Bailey Smith dribbles through traffic, and the Hilltoppers have numbers. Kicks it to the left side. Corinne Thomas, they come out and they'll set, and there's Audrey Tingle. She's trying to Bauer inside. Spin move, partially blocked by Calhoun. It goes out of bounds. Thomas tried to save it, had her foot on the baseline.
You know, Audrey elected to go inside, but when you're shooting 56% from the three-point line, as wide open as she was, I would probably have taken that shot.
Well, Audrey has always been an unselfish player, Coach. And that's Licklider with the drive. Won't go. Tingle with the rebound into the front court. She finds a lane, gets contact. No call. Shot doesn't go. Rebound to Holzop, or I'm sorry, that's Annie Hunt comes into the front court. Over to Licklider in the corner, back out. They're going to reset. And what do you think Strayhorn's going to do here, Coach?
Yeah, she'll attempt to find her way to the basket if she gets it back.
At some point. That's a nice little inlet to Calhoun. And even better block to Molly Bauer.
Former West Lib grad Matt Schmidt wants a foul there, but I don't think he's going to get one.
Yeah, she got all ball, and that was rejected with authority. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Baseline inbounds for the Cardinals. And I'm not sure they understand that the shot clock's running out, and it does.
Another good possession defensively by West Liberty.
Yeah, we saw some shot clock violations down at AB this week, Coach.
There's just so many areas they've improved in this season. You know, fundamental little areas that they've just gotten a little bit better in a number of ways.
Well, if you have 10 or 12 kids, each of them getting a little bit better, that's the sum of your parts, Coach. McCutcheon, give and go to Bauer. Kicks it back out. Wide open three for Smith. Tough luck off the iron. Bauer hustles, get to the floor for the rebound. It's a tie ball. That's going to stay with the Hilltoppers.
Nice hustle play.
Nice to see the six. You don't often see bigs on the floor for that, Coach.
And you know, one part of the game that I am really confident that's going to improve not only this season but for years to come here is Bailey Smith's going to end up being a good three-point shooter. Her shot just looks so comfortable from deep, but she just hasn't adjusted to the college line yet.
Oh, ball's in bounds. That's Audrey Tingle out high with it for the Hilltoppers. Over to McCutcheon. Right side, Falk on the broom. Spins. Back to Audrey, behind the back. She tries to drive, and she's fouled. That's going to go on Eva Licklider. 5'5" freshman from Dayton. Well, no, they got Heinzman from behind. I apologize. That's her first. And the Cardinals second. Audrey at the line. Rattles the first one home.
Hilltoppers had a little bit of a drought there. They scored those 13 really quick points in the half or in the first quarter. And let's see if they can finish strong here. We talk about that on the air every week. I think in the women's game, where it's the 4 quarters, if you've got a team that can execute in that last 2 minutes, steal those last 2 minutes, it's a huge advantage.
Audrey gets them both to go, restores the double-digit lead, 17-6. Heinzman tries to drive on Bauer, and she's having none of it. That's 2 possessions and 2 rejections from Molly Bauer. She's on a roll. Baseline inbounds for the Cardinals, 25 on the clock. There's a whistle. Illegal screen called on Alyssa Edwards-Frick for the Cardinals.
It's my least favorite call in basketball.
And they seem to be running a special on them this year, Coach. We see a lot of that.
Yes, we do.
McCutcheon puts the ball on the floor. Heavy traffic, but she muscles it in. Nice, strong move. 19-6 West Liberty, just under 3 minutes left in the quarter.
It's my favorite move, the inside hand.
And the Hilltopper pressure creates an errant pass. Ball sails out of bounds into the Hilltopper bench. West Liberty basketball. First look today at Paige Julian onto the floor for West Liberty. Audrey Tingle taking a little bit of a break coming across the midcourt, walking it slowly. Right side, that's Corinne Thomas. Carly driving it in, and she's got another one.
Now here's what's impressive about that. Last possession on the right, inside scoop with the left, goes to the left side of the floor, inside scoop with the right.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and they have to respect the three-point shot. And if you can do that, you're going to get some layups. And there's a nice little running jumper, Shanley Woods.
Yeah, Shanley usually is a three-point threat.
Yeah, well, she's on the board for the Hilltoppers, left side. That's Corinne Thomas for three. Boom from Carly McCutcheon. And all of a sudden, Coach, it's 24-8.
Yeah, it's been a really good first quarter, and again, it's the efficiency. It is the shots that they generate literally on every possession.
Yeah, and that philosophy, good shot, better shot, great shot. You know, we're seeing that on just about every possession, as you mentioned. Shanley Woods turns the corner. Another runner, no good. Rebound, Molly Bauer. Into the front court, Audrey Tingle looks to go coast to coast. Another one of those impossible layups, Coach. I mean, it's an 8-foot shot. You can't call it a layup, but it's 26-8 with 1:30 left in the quarter.
That's just being a good lefty.
Calhoun misses a jumper. Paige Julian, she's got company from behind. And a delayed call, and they're going to call the block on the Cardinals. I can't catch it. Oh, that was Strayhorn. I think they're saying that she might have had her position, but she was in the restricted area.
I know West Liberty generous supporter, benefactor Mark Crow's out there listening. He probably liked that left-handed comment.
Baseline inbounds. Tingle struggles to get it in. And it's deflected out of bounds. Nice defensive play there for the Cardinals. Licklider forces a turnover.
Now again, we're down to 1:17, and when I talk about finishing quarters, strategy comes into play because there's 4 quarters. What you're going to do with the ball, are you looking to generate 2 for 1 at some point? And 2 for 1 just doesn't happen. You can generate that starting with 1:20 left, about how many possessions you want to get out of the rest of the quarter.
Down inside go the Cardinals to Calhoun. Drop step, layup, that's textbook. 26-10, under a minute in the first quarter. Tingle finds an open Thomas. There's 3 more on the board for West Liberty. It's 29-10.
29's a lot of points in a quarter.
Absolutely, Coach. There's Shanley Woods into the front court for Wheeling. Lefty shot up by Taylor Cullen, no good. Here comes Tingle. She looks at the clock. Can she get a 2 for 1? Well, Corinne will take a 3. It's a clinic. It's 32-10, under 30 seconds left.
They look like a pretty good basketball team.
And Wheeling with the ball in the front court. That's Licklider, left side. Shot clock, game clock, almost identical. Calhoun inside. Goes up over Jenna Ricardo. A little bit of a bump underneath. They're going to call the foul. She gets the shot. She'll go to the line for the conventional 3-point play. 8.1 seconds left. 32-12 West Liberty.
Yeah, that's just not a good matchup for Jenna. She just gives up too much size. It's the advantage. Ari and Molly Bauer a couple inches taller than Calhoun.
Calhoun makes the free throw to complete the play. Into the front court, Carla McCutcheon tries to cross over dribble. The feet moved before the ball dropped. 3 seconds to go. Wheeling will have one more chance.
Yeah, we say there's laws against that. That was like 4 moves without putting the ball down.
Desperation heave. It gets Shanley Woods got iron from about 60 feet. It wouldn't go, but that's the end of the first quarter with the score. West Liberty women 32, Wheeling 13. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
respond to infectious outbreaks with EPA-approved disinfectants. We offer full surface and high-touch decontamination, whether your facility has had a case or you'd like a precautionary cleaning. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team the Mountaineers call.
BSB tip of the day. Your bank should have a good rewards program. Kasasa Tunes gives you rewards for iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon, depending on how you use your checking account. That's Kasasa Tunes at Belmont Savings Bank.
And welcome back inside the ASRC. 1 quarter in the books, Coach. West Liberty women up 32-13. You've been looking at some stats.
Yeah, that's on 72% shooting in the first quarter, including 4 for 6 from deep. 2 kids with 9 points already.
Okay, we're underway. Wheeling with the ball to start the second quarter. Loose ball. Corinne Thomas with a deflection. Wheeling controls. Licklider working inside. Ball gets away. Here's Audrey Tingle with the steal. Running the floor, doesn't see anything, kicks it back. Carly McCutcheon for 3, and she gets it to go. They can't miss, Coach. It's 35-13.
Yeah, and they're just doing such a great job in transition. They're spacing the floor. People are running their routes, and it's led to threes in transition.
Well, and again, if you're going to make threes, it's always better to make a 3 with nobody within 10 feet of you, and we're finding the open girl.
Yes.
Wheeling. That's Collins. She tries to get it over Ari Manze, gets it over her, but it goes over the basket as well. Bailey Smith, hesitation, Euro step. It's 37-13. Hilltoppers aren't slowing down a bit.
Nope. Bailey broke out that left-hand move, I believe, again in the Fairmont game.
Wheeling looking to stop the bleeding somehow. There's contact away from the ball.
Fouls on number 14.
I love how West Liberty's switching these interchange, these dribble handoffs. They're reading angles. They're jumping out and containing the ball before they have a chance to create an angle with speed.
Yeah, multiple substitutions for Wheeling on the dead ball. There's 20 seconds on the shot clock after the foul. Ball comes in to Shanley Woods. Looks underneath. Step through for Allie Ziegler. Won't go. Rebound. Here come the Hilltoppers. Right side, Corinne Thomas. Won't go, does go. Yeah, Dawn getting the bounces. Poor Matt Schmidt's got to be talking to himself now.
McCutcheon and Thomas, 12 apiece already.
Shanley Woods, really tough contested 18-foot jumper, gets it to go. Yeah, nice shot there.
Yeah, she's knocked down 2 inside the line.
Out to the top of the key, Hilltoppers ball. Over to Corinne Thomas. This time she turns down the 3 and is going to get called for traveling. Exactly 8 minutes left in the first half. West Liberty women 40, Wheeling 15. So, Coach, at this point, are you more excited about West Liberty's offense or defense?
Defense. You know, they're shooting it out of their mind right now. Shooting comes and goes, but the defense has been really good.
Yeah, and there's 2 deflections already on this possession. And Shanley Woods with a deep 3. She's really trying to bring the Cardinals back on her own.
Yeah, that was a deep 3.
Corinne Thomas tries the baseline pass. Ball hits the baseline before it gets to Bailey Smith. Another turnover for West Liberty.
Yeah, West Liberty's been a little impatient on the last 2 possessions. They had pretty much gone there about 11, 12 straight minutes, and just a little impatient.
Strayhorn into the front court, kicks it back to Calhoun. That's going to be a back court, except Bailey beats everybody to the ball, and she just takes it as an assist for the run-out layup.
There's a hustle play, meaning a lot of kids would have said, back court, I'm not running that down, and she shows that speed. She just blows by 2 Wheeling defenders and gets an easy layup at the rim.
And that is one thing to talk about, Coach, is this is a more athletic team than we've seen West Liberty in more recent years. It just seems to get more athletic as the year goes by. Nice inside move for the Cardinals, 42-20. Thomas looking inside, tries to get it to Ari Manze.
And you know, one of the things about athleticism, and I don't know if I've ever verbalized this, but you can be tremendously athletic without being athletic because the effort, if you're going at 100 and the defenders or people are going at 90, you've stolen 10% there. The effort really can make you appear faster.
Corinne Thomas for three, won't go. Nice box out for Wheeling. Strayhorn collects the rebound. And she goes coast to coast, can't get it to go, picks up a foul. I think they got Grace Falk on the whistle.
Fouls on number 1.
Now here's going to be the weirdest thing is, go ahead and discuss the foul there. Who was that on?
Well, that was on Grace. That's her first. That's the team's third here in the quarter.
This is going to be probably the weirdest thing that I say today. Matt Schmidt probably has just taken a breath and say, we may have weathered the storm. You know, this thing was getting close to getting incredibly out of hand. It was a 25-point lead with about 8 minutes left in this quarter. And they were going to the line to cut 5 points off of that. Of course, she missed the first one, but
they missed them both. Hustling Ari to the floor for the rebound. Here come the Hilltoppers. Bailey Smith, 1-on-4. I guess that's a mismatch. Can't get it to go. Ari gets her hand on it, but the ball goes out of bounds. Talking about Matt Schmidt, Coach, you were at West Liberty when he was here, weren't you?
Yeah, he's a great guy. I've known him. We have stayed in touch ever since he's left here, including his coaching stops at Armstrong, Atlantic, and he was at Northern Kentucky, and he was at Duquesne as the lead associate head coach there for 7 or 8 years. Just a quality guy.
Shot by Ziegler for Wheeling won't go. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Hilltoppers. 5:48 on the first half clock. West Liberty 42, Wheeling 20. Audrey Tingle into the front court for West Liberty. That's Bailey Smith underneath. Ari Mansay gets displaced just a touch, no call. And there's a clever little steal by Corinne Thomas. Jumps the passing lane, gets it to Bailey Smith, splits a pair of defenders, can't get the shot to go, but she's fouled and will go to the line.
I'd like to see Bailey knock these down. You know, and we talk about this in the men's game all the time and in several of the women's games because they've had some big leads. It's human nature. You get a 25-point lead and the shot selection just goes down a little bit. And isn't it ironic when the shot selection goes down a little bit, the shooting percentage goes down a little bit.
There's probably a connection in there somewhere, Coach. She makes the first one good, and she makes them both, and she didn't touch the iron on either one.
And the lead is back up to 24.
Yes, indeed, 44-20. Whistle on the sidelines. I think they may have had an issue with the clock. It's straightened out now.
West Liberty's extended their defense last couple possessions here, and I like it.
Strayhorn working on Smith. Token pressure comes into the front court. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls up. Tries to shoot the three off the bounce. Doesn't get it. Here's Audrey Tingle with the rebound. Into the front court. Corinne can't get it. Back to Audrey, over to Bailey Smith. She's looking inside. Ari Mansay with the spin. She gets hammered, and she gets it to go. That's a sweet little left-handed move there, Coach.
Yeah, and I like the pass even better. Meaning Bailey Smith had her, kind of took one dribble to the right, good bounce pass into the post. Ari holds the seal and finishes with a spectacular little left-hand hook.
And there's an art to feeding the post.
Yes,
it's not automatic.
Yeah, it's not as easy as people think, and it's a very, very underrated part of basketball.
Ari Mansay completes the conventional three-point play.
And we have the largest lead of the night.
Absolutely, 47-20 Hilltoppers. 5:02 left in the half. Next dead ball, we'll get it at under 5 media timeout. Strayhorn picks up a dribble in the back court. Heinzman across for Wheeling, back to Strayhorn. Barely beat the 10-second clock. And Audrey Tingle jumps the passing lane. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Sweet little handoff. She drew the defender to her. Paige Julian with a wide open layup.
Again, that's just textbook. It's textbook.
49-20. I tell you what, I wonder if Audrey Tinkle's going to go into coaching after she's done, Coach. Although she's just such a good student, she'll probably do whatever she wants to do.
She's too smart for that.
And Hilltoppers off the Cardinal miss back into the front end. Paige Julian, switch hands, spin move, into the paint. Can't get it to go, but what a pretty move.
Spinderella.
Hunt into the front court for the Cardinals, back to Shanley Woods. A pretty strong screen there, knocks Audrey off, but it gets the ball away too. Here's Audrey into the court. Can't control it, but she finds an open Carly McCutcheon. The three won't go. Heinzman with the rebound. Here come the Cardinals.
You know, for Audrey, the triple-double watch is already on, and we got 3:45 here left in the quarter.
Tries the backdoor pass, deflected. Steal for West Liberty. Nice feed to McCutcheon. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled. And that's going to take us to our under 5 media timeout, so we'll take it with them. With the score, West Liberty 49, Wheeling 20. There's 3:35 left in the half. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
All right, now you're just like Danny. Huh?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training.
Here you go, Daddy.
Or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity. Part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
And we're back inside the ASRC with West Liberty in complete control. 49-20, 3:35 left in the first half, Coach.
Yeah, and it's been a clinic to this point on both sides of the floor. West Liberty has just forced, they forced 12 Wheeling turnovers already, and so many of these have led to transition baskets, either nifty interior passing for a layup or kids working hard, running to the line and getting threes in transition.
And we come back to Carly McCutcheon shooting a pair of free throws. First one is good, and we've lost our scoreboard, Coach. 50-20. And
yeah, I don't know. They're sending somebody from the table. It may have been a breaker or something.
And here comes Rex Lancaster. He'll fix it.
Yeah, it's already fixed.
He's amazing. So the first one did go. It's 50-20. Carly makes them both. 51-20, biggest lead of the game for West Liberty. Again, token pressure by the Hilltoppers in the backcourt. Wheeling gets it across. Shanley Woods lines up a three. Shanley Woods drains a three. Once again, 51-23.
Yeah, she shot it well. Local kid.
Down underneath, that's Molly Bauer. Working on Calhoun, kicks it back out to Bailey Smith. Left side, that's Corinne Thomas. Top of the key, Paige Julian puts it on the floor, kicks it over. Coach, I think she stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, that's my least favorite play in basketball. The offensive screen's my least favorite call. Stepping out on the sideline is my least favorite play, and we don't do it very often. But
yeah, I don't mean to make light of it, but I know how much you enjoy that.
Oh, it's happened 100 times this season in the men and women's games combined.
Strayhorn into the front court for Wheeling, and there's a turnover. She pawned the ball. Annie Hunt gets whistled, and the ball goes back to West Liberty. 2:53 left in the first half. West Liberty 51, Wheeling 23.
And you just want to stay with what's gotten you this lead. Just be efficient, move the ball, share the ball.
And they work it right back. Corinne Thomas, beautiful set. Gets the pass from Carly McCutcheon. Nothing but net. Another 3 for Corinne. She's got 15. It's 54-23.
Well executed play, flare screen, and Corinne knocks another one down.
Strayhorn into the front court, working on Bailey Smith. Step back, 18-footer, can't get it. Bauer tracks down the rebound in the corner. Here come the Hilltoppers. Bailey Smith with the shuffle. Kicks it over into the corner. There's Corinne again. This one won't go. Bailey hustles after the rebound, but Strayhorn controls. Finds Edwards Frick running, but can't get it to go. And they're going to have a foul there, and that was Paige Julian had her position established, but she was clearly inside the circle.
Paige is pretty heady down and under the basket, attempting to take those charges, and she's drawn a couple this year. Had a couple go against her, but
yeah, and she's not afraid. I mean, she's one of the smallest kids on the team, and Lauren Calhoun's a pretty rugged low post player for the Cardinals.
And I can't emphasize this enough, and I talk about it a lot. When you can get your program going and you're having nights like this, it pays dividends many times over because you play different lineups. Kids assume different roles, and the skill development really starts to happen.
Calhoun splits the free throws, and before we can even tell you about it, Bailey Smith drops in another three-pointer. 57-24 West Liberty, a minute 40 left in the half.
West Liberty's now 8 for 13 from 3 in this half.
You can win a lot of basketball games doing that, Coach. Taylor Cullen lines up a 3 for Wheeling, won't go. Rebound to Ricardo. Here comes Bailey Smith again, switches hands. Oh, that's a pretty little stop and pop jumper from 15. 59-24.
Pretty fun to watch. I'm impressed.
Wheeling into the front court. That's Calhoun out high. Looks for the handoff. Strayhorn for 3. Well short. Rebound Corinne Thomas. Bailey Smith across half court, and there's Jenna Ricardo in the corner for 3. It won't go. Good blocks out for Calhoun. She beats Bauer to the rebound. Hunt drives, goes to kick it back, but she traveled before the pass.
Yeah, on that last possession, that was kind of 2 for 1, or is it too early for 2 for 1? And West Liberty did, and it was a wide open 3 that Jenna shot, but once you get under 45 seconds, it's really difficult to successfully execute a 2 for 1.
And that's where the Hilltoppers are right now. Nice pass inside. Steal. Ball's loose on the floor. A jump ball. That'll stay here with the Hilltop. Or no, that'll go to Wheeling.
No, I think it goes to West Lib.
Well, they're talking about it. Trying to remember if we've had a jump ball. I can't remember if they switched the arrow at the quarter.
I thought we did, but I don't know that for sure.
Well, apparently they already knew because they were talking about resetting the shot clock. Really big turn. The shot clock. Oh, a nice pass inside to Bailey Smith. Grace can't finish at the rim. Tough luck shot there. Rolled around and out. 26 seconds left. Wheeling may hold for the last shot.
Yeah, I can hear Coach Cooper yelling there. Run the out of bounds play. If you get a layup, take it. If not, then we'll go for 1.
Okay, here come the Cardinals. Licklider into the front court. Looks underneath, kicks it outside. That's Cullen for 3, won't go. Rebound by Falk. Here's Thomas, just under 10 seconds. Hilltoppers trying to hurry. Errant pass intercepted by Cullen. 2-1. Calhoun tries a 3. It's nowhere close. And that's the end of the first half. A great first half for the Hilltoppers, Coach.
Yeah, it's been a clinic on both sides of the floor. And, I don't know what Coach Cooper could even be dissatisfied in that half. It was a well-played game, and West Liberty, anytime you put up 59 points at any level in a first half, it's a lot of points.
Well, you know, coaches, they always find something to discuss
yes, for sure.
at the break. So anyway, it's halftime here in the ASRC with the Hilltoppers total control, 59-24 over Wheeling. We'll step aside now for a few minutes. When we come back, we'll look at the first half numbers, get ready for second half action. You're listening to West Liberty Basketball on Topper Station and the MEC Digital Network.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the West Liberty University Highland Center. I'm going to be your tour guide today. My name is Phil Carl and I am the newly appointed Director of Facilities here. So what does that mean? Where are we and what happens here? So whether you knew it or not, since 2009, West Liberty University has had roughly a 12,000 square foot presence at the Highland Center. We're right across the street from the Marquee Cinema, snuggled right up next to the Fairfield Inn, and are conveniently located right above DeCarlo's Pizza, so you can entertain, stay, eat, hang out at the Highlands with West Liberty. So as the Director of Facilities, my charge has been to figure out what this facility will be for the future of West Liberty and the Highlands community at large. And moving forward, we want to be a better community partner and offer a wider variety of services. So, if you've got a couple of minutes, come with me. I'm going to show you around the facility and we'll lay out a couple ideas for what West Liberty is planning for this facility and how it can better engage with the community. One of the beautiful things about this facility is right next door there's a 4,000 square foot event room that is maintained by the Ohio County Development Authority. And luckily for us, we have awesome county commissioners that have already spoken to us about a shared partnership utilizing that room, and then the opportunity for West Liberty to engage with breakout rooms. So you could have an event next door, come over here for some breakout sessions, and spend all of your time in one location. And as we move down the hallway, one of the first rooms we come into is room 209 that shares space with room 210. So this room is partitionable. Is partitionable a word? It can be partitioned, cut in half. So right now as the room is laid out, it's about 1,500 square feet and has room for roughly 60 guests to come and spend their time, and a little bit of spare space, so if you wanted to set up food or beverage, you could do so. And like all of the classrooms at the Highlands, it's set up with smartboard technology, projector screens, laptop stations with Apple TV, and it's really a plug-and-play solution. So right now this room is kind of used as our flex space. If you want to have an event to come in and entertain, a continuing education sort of thing, there are customers that come in to take certified testings on the weekend, and it's really just a great open space that is very, very convenient, and again, that it can be partitioned. So this room can go from 1,500 square feet in a large room of 60 to 750 square feet in a room of 30 in just a matter of seconds. One of the things we're going to do here is repurpose some of the classroom space into clinical services center. So in the first quarter of 2022, we're going to take room 226, which is roughly 750 square feet. We're going to clean all of these tables out, and this is going to become the first Highland Center clinical services area. And we're going to put in a waiting room, there's going to be a reception desk, there's going to be soundproof private office space in the back. So the idea is a couple of days a week, our behavioral health services and our hearing and audiology services will share time here, so that if you have behavioral health needs, if you needed to see a clinical therapist, or if you have hearing and audiology needs, you can come to the Highlands and utilize those services from West Liberty University. So another part of our growth as a university here is that we wanted to be more expansive for learning of tomorrow. So as we all know, remote work, remote learning isn't going away, and we have to adapt to that. So one of the things that we're committed to doing here in room 228 at the end of our facility is putting in what we refer to as a distance learning room. or a connected classroom rather, as I heard one dean put it. I like that term better, connected classroom. So we're moving on these things pretty quickly, and our goal is to have a professional distance learning center that we can utilize for West Liberty purposes, but then corporations or community partners could utilize for their purposes as well. So the last stop on our next phase of construction is going to be room 213. So we walked through 209 and 210, a 1,500 square foot room. 213 is similarly laid out in a 30 by 50 configuration, another 1,500 square foot room. So 213 right now is our largest classroom, and it, as you can see, is just one big open space classroom. But what it will be in a matter of months after we clean it out is a certified testing area. So what we're committed to do in the next 4 to 6 months is completely renovate this room as you see it now, with a reception desk for a proxy, storage locker so you can empty your pockets and keep your belongings safe, and then a room of roughly 15 to 20 cubicles with security cameras and technological updates so that a person can log in with a computer, take a test securely, get their things when they're done, and not have to travel an hour to 2 hours away to get that type of secondary certification that they may need. Folks, I appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to come on this mini tour with me. That's certainly not our entire facility, but it's an updated look on the next couple of projects that West Liberty is committed to providing for this community. Flexibility, continuing education, community outreach, and our rich Hilltopper culture. If you have any questions, please feel free to stop by. I'm here most days, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, or you could reach out to us at highlands@westliberty.edu. We appreciate your time, and we'll keep you updated. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, my name is Carly Pajak and I'm a senior nursing student here at West Lib. Today I'm going to take you around so that you can see what it's like to be a part of the nursing program. Now we're heading into professional nursing. The nursing program here at West Lib consists of your lecture classes, simulation lab, and clinical at the hospital. It's unique because all classes are team taught by multiple professors, usually within their specialty. A student majoring in nursing at West Lib can expect a wide variety of teaching styles and environments of learning. So now we're going to nursing synthesis with Dr. Kalinius.
We have here today a case study of Joe. And the first question on your case study is, you're a mental health nurse on an adolescent unit.
I've always had an interest in medicine, but I chose to major in nursing because I love to help others and positively impact people's lives every day. My goals after graduation are to pass my board exam and start working right away, hopefully in the emergency room. I think it's important to know that West Lib's nursing program goes beyond the classroom, from going to the lab to clinical, even studying every night. The professors really keep us busy, but it's better to prepare us as nurses in the future. Now I'm going into lab to practice on our simulation patient. So the skills lab is where we come once a week to learn about different nursing skills that you'll use on the floor pretty much wherever you work as a nurse. Specifically, the simulation lab consists of a simulated person that can perform all kinds of actions, and it's great practice for students to be able to put themselves in a scenario that will prepare us for taking care of real patients. Clinical days are usually at Wheeling Hospital, but we also go to Reynolds, Ruby, and UPMC. They consist of 3 rotations per semester, and we alternate every 4 weeks. Currently, I just ended my 4-week cardiac step-down rotation, and I'm now about to start my medical surgical rotation. And later on in the semester, I'll be having clinical twice a week, and one day I'll be at Ruby Memorial Hospital in Morgantown for my pediatric rotation, and the other day I'll be at Reynolds for my mental health rotation. Lastly, for my second semester senior year, I will have clinical for half of the semester, and then I'll pre-sup with a nurse at either UPMC or at Ruby.
Now I'm on break, so I'm going to go study in Campbell Hall with some friends.
Some of my highlights at West Lib have been getting involved on campus. I'm a member of the Alpha Xi Delta sorority, and I currently hold a position as our member development vice president. And I'm also the president of the Student Nurses Association for the nursing program, so this has given me a lot of responsibility and helped with time management while also providing something for me to be a part of besides school. I think this is a great major for others to consider because there is a lot of reward that comes with it. There's a huge need for nurses right now, so definitely job security wherever you may choose to go in life. But it's pushed me to realize that I am capable of caring for others, and I'm thankful for this because it holds me to a higher standard for when I have to take other people's lives in my hands.
Thanks so much for checking out the nursing program with me today. For more information, visit our website.
Every basket, every touchdown,
every goal,
and every save.
it's possible because of you.
Help our student athletes compete in the classroom
And for championships.
by joining the Hilltopper Athletic Club.
As the oldest institution of higher education in the state of West Virginia, we appreciate the impact we have on our community and beyond. From the students we serve to the faculty and staff we employ, to the tens of thousands of graduates we've sent beyond the hilltop. You can find a part of West Liberty University anywhere you go. We strive to strengthen our community because that's who we are. We are the future. We are West Liberty University.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Register for one of our Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid, and housing, plus get details about your intended major. You'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. Get everything you need to know. Register for the January 26th event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
I'm Courtney Mulder, and I'm the owner of Apartment 2 Art. I'm the candle lady. I make soy wax, hand-poured candles, and wax melts. I make all my own labels. I've made my own font that I can put on my labels. So whenever I went to West Liberty, I was in the graphic design program, so I learned how to use all the programs to make my own fonts, my logos, but I also took a lot of hands-on traditional art classes, which kind of helped me get into the candle making, and I wanted to figure out a way to make money off of what I love doing. The community around here locally, everybody's really pushing for small local businesses to thrive. I feel like I kind of just created my business at the right time to kind of like be a part of the community. I'm Courtney Mulder, and I'm proud to be a Hilltopper.
I'm Carly Pajak, and I'm a senior majoring in nursing at West Liberty University.
I've always had an interest in medicine, but I chose to major in nursing because I love to help others and positively impact people's lives every day. I think it's important to know that West Lib's nursing program goes beyond the classroom, from going to the lab to clinical, even studying every night. The professors really keep us busy, but it's better to prepare us as nurses in the future.
For more information, visit westliberty.edu/nursing.
Hi, my name is Hannah Wilson. I'm a tattoo artist here at Hot Rod Tattooing. How I got into tattooing, I mean, I've always been very focused on art. I kind of was feeling towards the end of my college career that maybe education wasn't going to be for me. I did like working with kids, and I was, pretty good at it for just being at the college level, but I wasn't feeling super secure in it. So I did just graduate, and I was offered an apprenticeship at a different shop. And when they had an opening here, I just jumped on the opportunity.
And welcome back to Topper Station and today's coverage of Hilltopper basketball. This is Don Clegg with the coach Lynn Allum. We've made it to halftime with West Liberty's women in control over Wheeling, 59-24. Still some time left on the clock, Coach. What jumps out at you from those halftime numbers?
Well, the team stats and the graphics will show it. The two biggest numbers that jumps out, West Liberty shooting 62.9% from the floor, Wheeling 33. So I talked about defensive efficiency, offensive efficiency. When you have a margin like this, the rebounding is obviously going to favor West Liberty. It's 21-13. West Liberty did have 13 assists, including Audrey Tingle, a team high 8. And West Liberty forced 14 turnovers. And then individually, it's just West Liberty again kind of doing it by committee. They have 3 kids, McCutcheon 14, Smith 15, Thomas 15. I mean, how many times have we ever seen that where you have 3 kids with almost 15 points here at the half? Woods has 10 come in and hit 4 baskets and 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. And Calhoun, their stud post, chipped in with 10 points as well.
Yeah, I think Shanley Woods, a couple 3-pointers also with 10 points. Audrey Tingle, only Division II woman in the country with 2 triple-doubles this year. Actually, the first in the last 2 years to do that with multiple triple-doubles in the same season. How's she doing on her triple-double?
Well, she's got 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. And what's hurt her rebounding is West Liberty shooting 60-some%. She hasn't been able to get those 3 offensive rebounds a game.
Absolutely. Okay, we're back live. Hilltoppers, little run and jump defense in the front court. Calhoun works inside against Manze, gets the finish, 59-26.
That's a well-executed play, and give Calhoun credit. That was a really nice move.
Yeah, you think Matt was working on that the whole halftime? Audrey Tingle, corner. That's Corinne. Dribbles it out top. Audrey circles around. Manze returns the favor to Calhoun, and it's post versus post, 61-26.
Step throughs, both of them, finishing with the left hand. So, yeah, that was a good match game there. And Audrey picks up another assist.
And Strayhorn walks into the front court against Bailey Smith. Handoff, they double the corner, get a deflection. She stepped on the line, Coach.
And I'm telling you, Don, the 3-point line extended contributes a little bit to this. You know, everyone wants to be behind that line, but...
Well, and to be fair, we'll give Strayhorn a little bit of a break because that was a deflection that she was trying to track down. Audrey tried to get the give and go and couldn't get the ball over to Ari. Strayhorn, a runner, no good. Manze back to Audrey Tingle into the front court. We've got tempo, Coach. Left side, Corinne Thomas won't go. Audrey tracks down a rebound. A deep 3-pointer from Carla McCutcheon. A little bit of a heat check, won't fall. Wheeling back the other way. Nice switch. Heinzman popped free, but they couldn't find her. Holzappel with a nice take. Gets all the way to the rim and finishes. 61-28.
Crafty little finish there.
Bailey Smith with the drive, and Shanley Woods says, "No, you're going to shoot free throws. I'm not giving you the layup."
See, I've watched this game long enough that there's just little signature plays that stand out that makes me go, this kid's got some talent. And Bailey just has another gear that she can get to when she puts it on the floor. And she finds her way blowing by people at a frequent happening.
Yeah, she's one of those kids who's fast. She doesn't look fast, but you don't see anybody catching her.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
And she places home both free throws. Bailey with 17 points now at 63-28 as the clock turns under 8 minutes here in the third quarter. Calhoun up high. Dribble, spin, Corinne. Nice defensive play there with the help. Strayhorn for 3. Off the dribble. Tough luck there, around and out. Corinne with the rebound. Here come the Hilltoppers.
Great job, Corinne Thomas doubling the post earlier in that possession.
Carla Smith kicks back out to Corinne. Over to Bailey Smith. She looks inside. Nice kick out. Bailey Smith for 3. Won't go. Nice movement from Ari to track down that rebound. Corinne Thomas, great look from Carly, can't finish. Wheeling into the front court. That's Shanley Woods. Quick look at the three, won't go. Carly McCutcheon rebound. We're back the other way. Right side, Corinne Thomas, dribble drive into the paint, kicks it back to Audrey Tingle, and she's fouled by Strayhorn on the drive.
One of the biggest challenges of coaching when you have good teams is how well does your team play with the big leads. You know, you got to continue it so you're getting better, you're enhancing each other's skill level, the game doesn't get sloppy.
Nice inbounds play to Manze. She gets fouled to prevent the easy layup. She'll go to the line and shoot two. That was the third foul on Strayhorn, second foul on the Cardinals in the quarter.
And it's not easy playing with huge leads. It really isn't. You think it should be like, well, geez, you got a 35-point lead. Why can't it go to 50? But it just doesn't work that way.
And it's just that kind of day for the Cardinals. Licklider came in to replace Strayhorn with the third foul and was on the floor for 2 seconds, and she fouled Ari. Now Ari goes to the line. Misses the first. She was wide left on that. Maybe the wind caught it. Gets herself lined back in, kind of chuckles to herself as she jogs back down the court. It's 64-28, clock ticks under 7 minutes. Calhoun out high. Over to the left side, Shanley Woods tries to get it into Calhoun. She tracks down a pass. She's hit by Corinne Thomas on the way up. Shot doesn't go, but she'll shoot a pair.
That's one of those plays. I think Corinne would love to do that all over again. She was the weak side help. Probably need to just be one more step closer to the paint.
Yeah,
and I think she would have cleanly picked that one off.
Just a touch late, and I think she looked like she knew it too. So Calhoun with the first free throw is good, 64-29. She has 12 points to lead Wheeling. Make it 13, and it's 64-30. 6:48 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, Calhoun's a good player.
Well, you won't get any argument from Notre Dame. She had 26 points and 11 rebounds on them Wednesday night, so that was at their place. Carly McCutcheon, right side. Audrey Tingle, hesitation dribble, splits the defenders, gets it up, hoop, and the harm. Textbook Audrey Tingle.
Little change of pace, and that's something that Audrey has really worked on and improved in her game, as her ability to finish with her opposite hand.
That foul was on Licklider, her second, Wheeling's fourth. Audrey on the line to complete the conventional three-point play. Nothing but net. It's 67-30 West Liberty. Audrey with 8 points.
Actually 9
or
points.
Not 9. Yeah, with the free throw, they're a little late getting it on the board.
9 points, 9 rebounds. And
here we go.
9 assists and 5 rebounds.
Nice shot from Holzoppel for the Cardinals. 67-32. Quickly back down the court. That's Bailey Smith with another one of those athletic baskets, Coach.
Yeah, you just see how strong she is. You know, the future's bright for this program.
Tell you what, right now the present's not looking too bad.
That's a good line. I like that.
Licklider dribbling. Looking for a lane, can't find it. Shanley Woods switches hands. Drives on Bailey Smith, can't get it to go. Hilltoppers running out, 4-on-2. Kick out to Bailey Smith for 3, won't go. Hustling, rebound, it goes to Calhoun. Here come the Cardinals. Woods will walk it into the front court. Working against Bailey Smith, handoff. That's Holzoppel inside to Calhoun. Pulls up for 15 against Ari Manze, no good. Falk tracks down the rebound. Here comes Audrey Tingle. Back over to Falk. She dribbles, goes underneath the baseline, kicks it back out to Corinne Thomas. Over to the top to Audrey Tingle. Left side, that's Grace Falk. Lobs it into Ari Manze, who is stripped by Licklider, and here come the Cardinals.
Ari was just, she was too deep.
Shanley Woods underneath. Calhoun. She had Corinne down low. Corinne gives away too many inches Oh, nice look from nice look from Audrey Tingle. There's one of those easy assists. Ari just runs the floor and gets that easy layup.
There's 1/3 of the triple-double. Check that box.
Cardinals in the front end. Holzapfel with a drive. Gets to the rim. Nice take. Scores over Audrey. 71-36. Just over 4 minutes left in the quarter. Grace Falk out high. Over to the right side to Audrey. Into the corner for Corinne Thomas. Top of the key. Down underneath. Smith with the pass. Ari can't control it. That's a steal for Edwards Frick of Wheeling. Here come the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's a tough place to make the entry from.
Oh, nice little ball fake. Ava Licklider puts it on the ground, puts it on the floor, gets it to the rim. 71-38. Hesitation dribble to Audrey. She gets hit again. And she'll be going to the line for two. A little discussion now with the officials. Once they get this sorted out, we're going to get to our under 5 media timeout. And we'll step aside. So with the score, West Liberty 71, Wheeling 38. You're listening to Topper Station on the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
Undo's Catering, family owned since 1953. With 4 newly remodeled catering facilities throughout the Ohio Valley, Undo's can accommodate banquets from 25 to 700 guests. Undo's caters weddings, picnics, corporate events, holiday events, and job site drop-offs for the construction and oil and gas industry. Call 304-233-5566 today.
Pride is our main ingredient. Undo.
Welcome back to the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. 3:37 left in the third quarter of today's women's game, and it's West Liberty 71, Wheeling 38.
And Don, one thing I want to explain to our viewers and listeners out there, you know, we're both stat nerds and we have the triple-double watch and blah, 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 but what makes it so fun is when you're doing that stuff when you're winning. We talked about that down at AB. You know, the stats just don't mean as much if your team's not winning, but West Liberty's winning, so what some of these kids are doing, it just makes it that much more special.
Okay, and we come back to Audrey Tingle shooting a pair from the line. That last foul was on Edwards Frick for Wheeling. That was her second. Team 5th of the quarter. Hilltoppers will shoot 2 the rest of the quarter. Audrey Tingle's first free throw comes up short. She'll get a second. And it rattles in and kicks right back out. Doesn't go. Here come the Cardinals into the front court. 71-38 Hilltoppers. Nice pressure defense on the perimeter. And I was just going to say, Paige Julian's back in, and they found her. She got the steal, goes hard into the basket support. Can't get it to go. She'll shake that off. Hard but clean foul, Emily Holzapfel. That's her first. Paige Julian, she'll shoot a pair.
You know, I liked the trap that West Liberty ran on the last possession, and what I really liked about it is that wasn't a quick trap and a steal. They had to rotate out of that. Molly Bauer, 6'3" post player, rotates to the wing. Then they get the steal.
Absolutely. And Paige splits her free throws at 72-38. Good pressure. Audrey Tingle forces Licklider to dribble the ball off her foot out of bounds. It's a turnover, and it's West Liberty basketball. 3:09 in the third quarter. Your Hilltoppers leading the Cardinals 72-38. Over to Bailey Smith, back to the top, Grace Falk. Nice little back cut. Falk finds Paige Julian, wide open layup. It's 74-38, less than 3 minutes left in the quarter.
There's a set play, worked to perfection, and really nice pass by Grace Falk, and a Good catch and finish by Paige Julian.
Calhoun allows Molly Bauer to pick up her 3rd block of the day. Ball goes out of bounds. Stays with the Cardinals. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Baseline inbounds, comes deep to Calhoun. Strayhorn for 3 from the corner, won't go. Bailey Smith gets the long rebound. Here she comes at speed. Coast to coast, and a finish. Bailey Smith conducting a clinic. It's 76-38.
She just looks so comfortable out there now. You know, nothing is like rushed.
Calhoun drives on Bauer again. Bauer got a lot of ball, but she got a little bit of Calhoun, and Calhoun is going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
Bailey Smith now 21 points, 8 for 12 from the floor, 4 for 4 at the line. Added a couple rebounds, a couple assists, and 3 steals in 24 minutes.
You love to see the kids that check off all the boxes, Coach.
And she's starting to become a little bit, it hasn't shown up here, but she's becoming a better rebounder too. And when you have guards that can rebound, boy, it just makes your life a little bit easier.
Calhoun makes the first, misses the second. Bauer with the rebound. Here's Falk, puts it on the ground to dribble, and then she gets the finish. 78-39 Hilltoppers. 2:05 left in the 3rd quarter.
Good move, Grace Falk.
Strayhorn, handoff. Calhoun will try a 3. It's no good. But a nice rebound inside by Allie Ziegler. She gets the putback, and she's fouled.
As soon as I brag on the rebound, we give up an offensive rebound. So.
There's a line change for the Hilltoppers. 4 in, 4 out from Coach Kyle Cooper. 1:57 on the clock. Ziegler at the line, trying to commit the conventional 3-point play for the Cardinals. Shots up, it's down. 78-42 West Liberty, just under 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Tingle getting a well-earned break. Bailey Smith brings it up, tries a 3, won't go. Hunt into the front court. Nice cut to Sedora Angerville, just into the lineup for the Cardinals. She finishes. It's 78-44. Handoff at the top to Corinne Thomas. Carly over to Bailey Smith. Left side, Corinne Thomas for 3. No good. A little long. Angerville with the rebound. Strayhorn into the front court, working on Smith. And I think they're going to get Bailey with the hand check there.
14, Bailey Smith, that is her 3rd, team number 4.
That's Bailey's 3rd of the day, and the 4th on West Liberty in this quarter.
Audrey Tingle back in.
Audrey Tingle back in for Bailey. Baseline inbounds for Wheeling. Out to Holzoppel for 3. Banks at home. And it's 78-47. Carly McCutcheon turns down the 3, drives to the lane. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
I kind of like that decision. She had an opportunity to shoot that 3. It would have been a touch rushed maybe. I like the little ball fake and putting it on the floor.
So Carly draws the 4th foul on Wheeling Strayhorn, and she goes to the bench. Carly will shoot a pair. Nothing but net on the first one, 79-47. She can push the Hilltoppers past 80, and she does. 80-47 West Liberty. Just over a minute left in the 1st quarter.
Coach Cooper wants his defense to dig in a little bit. It's not been a good quarter defensively.
Almost a turnover for Wheeling, but she controls it. Down inside, Angerville spins into the lane, gets up a shot, whistle, and there's a foul. Well, that'll be the 2nd foul on Ari Manze, 5th on the Toppers in this quarter. Angerville to the line to shoot 2. Line drives the first one home. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Wheeling's put up 24 points in this quarter.
Well, she doesn't have any arc on that shot, but it's nothing but net, Coach. 80-49, Hilltoppers into the front court. Right side, Corinne. Top of the key, Jenna Ricardo back to Corinne. Puts the ball on the floor, tries to step through. She's fouled.
You know, as we got a moment here, I don't think your typical person understands how good a year Corinne Thomas has had. You know, Audrey's having an All-American type year, and we talk about her all the time, and we got 5 kids in double figures, but I think Corinne's kind of got lost in the shuffle here. You know, she is the team's leading scorer.
Yes.
And the second leading rebounder, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're correct. She makes 1 or 2 free throws, 81-49, 33 seconds left in the quarter.
And shooting 40% from deep this year.
Yes, and kind of quietly, but she's one of the top 10 three-point shooters in the country in terms of makes.
Yep, she's 5 for 9 today.
Oh, loose ball underneath. Cardinals track it down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They miss a couple. 5, 4. Tingle finds Ricardo. She gets up. Shots blocked and rebound by Allie Ziegler. But that'll do it for the third quarter. With your score, West Liberty 81, Wheeling 49. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
If your bank offers CDs with consistently competitive and higher interest rates.
That's what I want.
What if, unlike other banks, they're normally open more hours? And they don't use high teaser rates on CDs only to lower them later.
Isn't that the way all banks should be?
And even more, several of their CD accounts have some of the best interest rates.
That's money in the bank.
The right bank.
Open your CD account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
Water emergencies? Trust the team with the right people, knowledge, and equipment to quickly dry your home or business, preventing further damage. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team the Mountaineers call.
BSB Tip of the Day. Bank with a company that pays you, depending on how you use your checking account. It's Kasasa Cash Back. It's a totally real thing, and we could totally pay you money. That's Kasasa Cash Back at Belmont Savings Bank.
And we welcome you back to the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. Fourth quarter underway. Your West Liberty Hilltoppers in control, 81-49 against Wheeling. West Liberty turns it over on the first possession. Wheeling, missed shot by number 41, Annie Hunt, but there's a foul on the rebound.
That is her second. Team number 1 in the quarter.
And they're going to get Carly McCutcheon for going over the back. That's her second, obviously first of the quarter for West Liberty. Wheeling baseline inbounds. Collin with the basketball. Looks over. Angerville tried a shot, couldn't get it to go, but got the ball back. Hunt tries a three-pointer, doesn't draw anything. Ball goes out of bounds. West Liberty takes over. Audrey Tingle pushing the pace. Left side, and there's Ari Manze kicks it back out. Audrey to drive, and another impossible finish for the senior point guard. She'll go to the line for another one.
With her opposite hand again, and now we can check 2 boxes off on the triple-double. And for Audrey, the only box she hasn't checked is her most proficient area, yes, which is the rebounding.
Yes, it's amazing. 5'6", and she's number 6 nationally in total rebounds. Just unbelievable. Completes the conventional three-point play. 84-49 Hilltoppers. Audrey's got a dozen. Strayhorn back on the court with 4 fouls for Wheeling.
Fouls on number 14, Bailey Smith. That is her 4th.
She's fouled up high by Bailey Smith, who now has 4 fouls of her own. That's 2 fouls in the Hilltoppers this quarter. Bailey will stay in the game. Strayhorn working again. This time switches off to Tingle. Angerville inside. Kicks it back out. That's Hunt. Looks to get it into Angerville. Ball fake, drives, puts her shoulder down into Ari, and Ari draws the charge.
Pretty good man-to-man defense there, and I'll give Corinne Thomas credit 2 times on that play. She left her man, showed a double, rotated back to her man, and West Liberty ends up drawing the charge.
Yeah, Corinne, really one of the more heady players on this Lady Hilltopper team. Daughter of a head coach, and just knows how to play the game. Nice look from Corinne, right on cue. Finds Carly McCutcheon inside for 2. 86-49 West Liberty. 8.5 minutes left in this one.
Well executed play.
Step back 3 for Strayhorn. That was nothing but net. Nice looking shot. 86-52. Into the front court. Corinne Thomas, top of the key. That's Bailey Smith, left side. Carly looking inside, doesn't see anything. Swings it around the perimeter. Bailey Smith steps through, but there's a whistle.
Fouls on Olivia Thompson. That is her first, team number 3.
That's the first foul on Olivia Thompson. 3rd on the Cardinals in this quarter. Baseline inbounds for West Liberty, 20 on the shot clock. Oh, nice play, but Audrey didn't see her in time. Bailey Smith drives into the paint, kicks it over to Ari, who's hacked. And the foul is on Allie Ziegler. That's her second, team 4th. Ari Manze to the line for 2. First one, nothing but net.
West Liberty already has their 5 double-digit scorers have all reached double digits today.
And she makes them both. 12 points. Ari Manze, and funny you should mention that, Coach. I was just going to talk about that after Ari's free throws. Great minds.
If you're comparing yourself to mine, that's not good.
Oh.
And we had another offensive player step out of bounds on the sideline.
My goodness. A lot of that going around, Coach. West Liberty basketball, 7:45 left in this one. It's been all Hilltoppers from the opening tip. Corinne Thomas, top of the key. That's Audrey Tingle. Back to Bailey, left side to Audrey. Down underneath, Ari Manze, outside to Bailey Smith. She finds Corinne Thomas in the corner, and Corinne will take 3 more.
It's good basketball.
Absolutely. 91-52 West Liberty. Strayhorn, nice inside pass. Ziegler can't finish. Hilltoppers with the rebound. Oh, what a pass from, what a pass from Audrey Tingle, and the exquisite finish, Bailey Smith. This team's fun to watch, guys.
Yeah, it's that was a highlight reel play. I don't know if I like what's better, the nifty pass or the hard lane running.
Yeah, nice little spin move, Lauren Calhoun. Audrey Tingle, oh my goodness. It's just play after play after play. Coach, we've got so many opportunities here to go. Belmont Savings Bank, play of the game, but that was a candidate.
Yeah, and here's, are we taking a break here?
No, let's keep it here.
Here's what makes it difficult to pick the Belmont Savings Bank play of the game. West Liberty has been so unselfish and efficient that a lot of it's not highlight reel. You know, it's boom, 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 3 quick passes, layup. Defensive rebound, outlet, push it, wide open 3. We'll find one, but again, they've been too good for the highlight plays.
Well, and again, and we talk about shooting percentage. And West Liberty right now, they're shooting over 60% from the game, nearly 50% from 3, but a lot of that goes to what you're talking about. They're taking open shots.
Yes. I think my early nominee is the Carly McCutcheon inside scoop with her right hand.
Yeah.
In the second quarter.
Yep. That was pretty. That's the offhand. And we're back to live action. Strayhorn into the front court for Wheeling. 95-54, 6:30 left in the game. Stanley Woods pumps in a nice little 17-footer for Wheeling. She's got a dozen. Oh, nice pass. There's Ari Manze. It's like stealing. 97-56 West Liberty.
Okay, poor Carly, I'm trumping. That's my new play of the game, because not only was it an incredible pass, it might have even been Ari's best catch.
That was an excellent catch. Wheeling finishes inside, 97-58. 6 minutes to go. There's a kick. And we've got substitutions. Ari and Bailey step out for West Liberty. Molly Bauer and Grace Falk into the lineup for the black and gold. Baseline inbounds, that's Audrey. Running their set, throws it in deep for Carly. Back out to Grace Falk, left side, that's Corinne Thomas. Dribbles between the circles. Back out to Grace Falk, there's Audrey in the corner. Over to Carly McCutcheon, lob inside. Beautiful stuff, Coach. Molly Bauer with the finish, 99-58.
This has been a clinic, it really has. Like, that was a picture-perfect offensive set, and that's one, if I'm Coach Cooper, I'm using in the film room many times.
Oh, absolutely.
Just how many curl cuts were ran, how many passes on the possession, and it ends up with another wide-open 2-foot layup.
Yeah, and what gets overlooked a lot of time is the timing was so good with that. You know, because it doesn't do her any good if she gets there and the ball's not ready yet. Yeah, it's just really, really well orchestrated. Calhoun was fouled inside. She's shooting the pair right here. Off the front iron, no good. 5:24 left in the game. West Liberty 99. Wheeling 58.
And in fairness to Coach Smith and the Cardinals, they ran into a buzzsaw today. I don't know how many teams in the region could beat West Liberty today.
Yeah, this is about as good as they're. Well, it's about as good as anybody can play right now. This has just been beautiful. 99-59. Audrey Tingle lobs it inside. Molly Bauer. Back cut. Corinne Thomas can't curl the pass. Here come the Cardinals into the front court. Collins lines up a three, and she drains it. Nice shot. Michaela Collins, 5'6" freshman from Beaver Falls. Bailey Smith, right side. That's Audrey. Grace Falk, wide open from three. Off the iron, won't fall. Rebound to Wheeling, and here come the Cardinals. Strayhorn still playing with 4 fouls. Puts her shoulder down, goes to the rim, and they're gonna get Audrey on the foul there, Coach. And that'll take us to our under 5 media timeout. So with 4:36 left in this one, it's all Hilltoppers. West Liberty women 99, Wheeling 62. You're listening to Topper Station on the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
Where are you going? The store in West Liberty. The store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
And we welcome you back inside the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. This is Don Clegg, joined by the coach Lynn Allum, and we're watching a masterpiece in action, Coach. 99-62, West Liberty women total control. 4:36 left in the game.
Yeah, it's been pretty much a total dominant effort, you know, and getting back into the triple-double watch You know, Audrey going for her third, and prior to this year, we probably only had a couple triple doubles in school history. Correct? Do you know what it is?
Yeah, we've never had anybody. Well, Audrey already has 3, and that's a school record.
Right.
Yana had 2, and I think we had 3 other girls with 1 each. Oddly enough, that great team that you had that went to the Sweet 16, none of those girls ever had a triple-double. And we're talking like 2,000-point scorers, all-time assist leaders, rebounds. It's great. Oh, Audrey gets one up and can't go. Molly Byer fighting for a rebound. And Audrey Tingle diving on the floor with 4 minutes left after a loose ball in a 36-point game.
Jenna Ricardo, Paige Julian, and Bailey Smith all back in a help ball.
Talk about leading by example, Coach.
Yep. And I don't know if Audrey will get back in the game, but I totally support Coach Cooper with the sub here.
Oh, no.
And if he brings her back, that's fine too, but
yes.
Meaning this is how programs grow. These kids get minutes. You go to different lineups because Audrey is a senior. They will play without her next year.
And speaking of a girl that'll be back next year, Paige Julian with the rebound comes into the front court. Grace Falk tries to get the ball to Molly Byer. Ball's deflected. Wheeling takes over. That's Licklider with the ball for the Cardinals. Dribbling out high. Thompson tried to find Angerville inside. And Aaron pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Hilltoppers take over. 3:38 left in this one. Hilltoppers looking to get to the century mark. Paige Julian out top, Grace Falk. Left side, that's Ricardo. Top of the key, Paige Julian puts it on the floor, kicks it back to Grace Falk. Inside, Molly Byer kicks it out. Ricardo, left side, Bailey Smith puts it on the floor, behind the back. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Hesitation dribble, tries to kick it over to Molly Byer. It's deflected. Here come the Cardinals.
You know, Don, I got to talk to, as you sort that out, I got to talk to Angie Hill, Executive Director of the West Liberty Foundation, and we need to find a sponsor for the century mark. You know, put a little bit more enjoyment into these games. Find a sponsor, and
Team number 5.
as West Liberty sets on 99 points.
Yes. Paige Julian got whistled for the block on that, and Shania Strayhorn to the line for the Cardinals. She'll shoot a pair. Nothing but net on the first one. That puts her at 7 points for today.
You give Wheeling credit. They haven't quit. They put up 40 points in this half.
Oh, absolutely. That's, you know, and you can see flashes with some of the, you know, I think you said it best earlier. Nobody was beating West Liberty when they're playing like this. You know, that's just one of those things you want to put in the time capsule and save. Into the front court, the Hilltoppers. Grace Falk driving. Ball's deflected, knocked out of bounds. Off of Collins, it'll stay with the Hilltoppers. 2:54 on the clock. 99-65 West Liberty. Smith with the baseline inbounds. Gets it into Paige Julian. Comes around the perimeter. Back out to the top. Paige Julian. Down low. Molly Byer puts it on the ground. Tries to go up. And she's fouled on the drive. She'll shoot a pair.
Fouls on number 32. Senora Angerville, that is her third. Team number 5.
Plus, Don, we get excited about the century mark because there's a lot of people who probably accuse both of us of being 100 years old.
Absolutely. First one that gets off the back iron doesn't drop.
And there it is.
But there it is. Second time this season. Hilltoppers with 100. West Liberty 100. Wheeling 65. 2:35 left in this one. Licklider for 3. Nice stroke from Ava Licklider. Freshman from Dayton makes it 100-68. Bailey Smith underneath. Paige Julian, and she's grabbed. She'll go to the line.
And there's another example of that young talent. Like, that was a pretty instinctive catch. Got the elbows up high, you know, to power through on that move and draws the foul.
Makes the first free throw. 2:20 on the clock. 101-68 Hilltoppers, 102-68 as Julian makes both. Wheeling brings the ball back up. This is Licklider again. Throws it back out. Angerville. Drive and a nice strong finish from Olivia Thompson. 102-70. Switch hands. Bailey Smith goes coast to coast. It's 104-70. Bailey Smith, I think that gives her 25, Coach.
Yeah, that's just, she makes it look so easy. People don't understand those are tough shots.
Well, maybe it is easy for her, not being very talented. I wouldn't have any way to know. So Michaela Collins at the line for Wheeling. She's shooting 2. Makes the first. 5'6" freshman from Beaver Falls. 104-71. A minute 46 left in this one.
Second time this season that Bailey Smith's been at 25 points.
Collins makes the second. 104-72. Paige Julian, right side. Bailey Smith, back to Julian. Over to Ricardo, top of the key between the rings. That's Bailey Smith. Down underneath Molly Bauer. She's stripped inside, tries the hook, and she's hammered. That's another foul on Angerville. Molly Bauer will go to the line trying to add to West Liberty's total. Now, season high this year is 105 points, which happened in the first Alderson Broadus game. If she makes both of them, we can have a new season high, Coach. We've tied it, 105-72. Nothing but net for Molly on that free throw.
I want her to make it just so you have to put effort in and changing the game notes for the season.
Well, you got your wish. More work for me, but I don't mind. 106-72 Hilltoppers, minute 20 to go.
See former President Clyde Campbell over there, and he's got his Letterman sweater on, and I'm not kidding. It's his legitimate letter sweater.
Well, that's really cool. I like that.
Well, it's cool, but how impressive is it that 50 years later you can still fit in it?
That's a good point.
Meaning that's the impressive part.
Of that. Yeah, we're talking about wearing stuff from 50 years ago. I can't wear stuff from last spring.
You know, I love his sense of humor. Every time I see him, I always give him a quizzical look and go, "Did you used to work here?"
Well, Molly Bauer back to the line. She keeps adding to the season high for the Hilltoppers, 107-72. And she's got her free throw stroke down now. Just under a minute to play. West Liberty 108, Wheeling 72. Into the front court, that's Licklider for Wheeling. Left side, Collins drives it to the hoop. And I think they've got Grace Falk on that one. That'll be her second. Collins will go to the line to shoot 2 with the Hilltoppers in the bonus.
You know, Don, this place is filling up. Really nice crowd here for the women's game, and you know how it is at the end of these games. There's people going to the restroom, concession stands. I think we'll have about every seat filled, and there's probably 100 or so, 200 up here on the track.
Yep. That's okay. Licklider splits the free throws. 108-73. Smith, 30 seconds left in the game, 15 on the shot clock. Bauer out high. Grace Falk tries to get to the rim and does.
That's her shot. She's pretty efficient with that.
She drops it in. That gives her 6 on the day. Puts the Hilltoppers at 110-73. Pretty good day's work, Coach.
It's been fun. I got up at 4 in the morning in Indianapolis. I was at the NCAA convention and drove home just so I could call the game with you.
Yes, and I've ridden with you before, and if anybody had a sense of decency, they would give you frequent flyer miles for the way you drove back. Delay here, I'm not sure what's going on. Discussions with the table, I think we've got everything sorted out. Yeah, inbounds it comes to Wheeling. Licklider to the left side. 10 seconds to go, kicks it back out. That's Collins for three. No good. Rebound, Grace Falk. And I think the Hilltoppers are just going to dribble it out from here. 2-1. This one belongs to the Hilltoppers, and it has almost from the opening tip. Your final score, West Liberty 110, Wheeling 73. Coach, can you give us some numbers here?
Yeah, I'll give you some numbers, but before we get into the numbers, Belmont Savings Bank play of the game. The thread-to-needle pass from Bailey Smith to Ari Manze with the incredible catch and finish.
Absolutely, good call on that.
Just a great day for West Liberty. Shot 60% overall from the floor, 40.9 from the three-point line. Scored 110 points, 9 of 22 from three. Audrey Tingle, 14 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds. Carly McCutcheon, 18, had 15 the first half. Bailey Smith, 25 points on a very efficient 10 of 15 from the floor. Corinne Thomas, who also had 15 at the half, 19.6 of 12, 6 threes today, 6 for 11. Ari Manze finishes out double figures with 14, Grace Falk 6, Paige Julian 7, Molly Bowers 7. For Wheeling, Woods comes off with 12 points, hit 5 field goals. Strayhorn had 8, Calhoun 20. So Wheeling did score 40-some points in the second half, got their field goal percentage up to 41, but that was all in time as the game was pretty much put away by West Liberty.
Okay, well, thanks, Coach. That'll wrap it up for us here. Men's team from both schools already on the court warming up. We'll take a little bit of a break now while we've got a chance, but we'll be back with starting lineups and men's basketball action. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.